Aston. And Aston plays that one back in well, and here's McVitie through. Made space for himself. And there's the first goal. Bobby Hope. Young. Good running by Oakes. Lee. Coombs has come out. And Lee scored! Just a couple of minutes to go to half-time, but I expect that Mr. Styles will add on a bit. Bell. Good effort! Scored! Oakes for Summerby to chase. Bell in the centre, offside. Was he offside? No, he wasn't. The referee is going back to the middle. Lee. Too young. And Summerby will turn it over the line. 4-1. Lovely flowing bit of football from the halfway line.
Early soon I'm singing. Do, 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 looking out my back door.
And good running by O'Neill. He's onside. Heslop has gone across to cover. Pardo has taken Davis. And here's Davis. What a good goal. Towers, Oakes, Hill. Freddie Hill. And a header from Bell. Lee the scorer. And Aston is away, pursued by Ure. Good ball to Brown. Brown! It's in! So just desperate to keep United out. Fitzpatrick. And Law! Dennis Law! A little unlucky to get only 1 point. Now looking anxiously for the second here. Law. Best waiting for the pullback. Kidd's header! Brian Kidd! Quick move by Kidd! Tommy Smith to take the penalty, and there into the lead go Liverpool. Three and a half minutes into the second half. Highway, and he's away now. There's a clear chance for him. Oh, and he's setting up for Evans. Huddersfield trying to exploit the gap down the left, but Worthington bringing the ball back, and Burnley are now organised at the back. Helped on very well there, though. Hoy in a good position here. Number one. Casper to Coates. Finely judged pass. Probert. Oh, and he's away. Probert setting it up for West. West must score here. Yes! Worthington to Smith. Greenhouse playing the return pass to Smith very well. Hoy! Hoy's second goal of the game. Smith. Hoy again lurking dangerously. Pull back for Lawson, and it's there, number 3, made by Hoy. But only 2.5 minutes plus injury time left to break. Kindon and Probert in the middle. Nasty one, hit the bar. Coates, Kindon, and it's a goal. Tommy Smith's really wriggling to get himself out of trouble there. And Whittle, yes, he's got it. Morrissey. And a good return pass. He's onside. Royal unmarked at the back. Here he comes. Good goal! And Henry Newton's passing has not been very sharp all through this game. Tommy Smith. to Highway. And he's over Hurst's tackle. Man in the middle, and he scored! What a goal! Steve Highway! And Highway's off again. And a useful cross, Joshua! This is Lindsay. And here's Lawler coming round. Goal! Neither side really got the measure of the length of their passes yet. Lee being pushed there and a header against the post and in from Young. Neil Young the scorer. No, it's Doyle. Doyle the scorer. Oakes with the free kick. Oakes again. Lee. Lee again. And it's there! Just sheer persistence, winning that for Francis Lee and giving him his 13th goal of the season. Styles. Meant for Dunn to run onto, but intercepted by Bell. And now Summerby away with Lee unmarked in the middle. There's the pass for him. Can he control it? It's going to go in! Francis Lee, second of the game. Young setting it rolling for Mann. Mann did very well there. Lee! His hat-trick! It could be that we are seeing the biggest humiliation that United have ever had from City. City are so much in control of this game, it's almost unbelievable. Booth. Styles coming into Oakes. And now Kidd. And he's got it! Well taken by Kidd. The ball lobbed in by Nobby Styles and Kidd the scorer. That'll do a little bit for United's confidence. Highway doesn't know it's there, but he's found it now. Yes! Yeats now to Highway, and the buzz begins again. Highway using his stride. Lovely little chip. Giles to Madeley. Madeley so dangerous as he comes through. Clark. This is dangerous. Cooper. Good save by Corrigan on the edge of the 6-yard box, but Clark scores. Charlton on the line there by the near post. Book just in front of him. Charlton coming under it, and Corrigan fists but doesn't get it away. Jones and Charlton. As the corner came over, Corrigan fisted it away. Didn't get to it. Jones' shot was charged down, and Jack Charlton plonked it back into the net. Coming for this one now, and he didn't get up very well, and it's in! Scored by Murray! Scored by Jones! Jones the scorer! George Jones putting Bury ahead after 6 minutes. Looked as though he'd run himself into trouble, but he's just taken 2 men out. Rudd still going. And now Kennelly, Rudd, and he scored! Really quite extraordinary goal, but certainly well deserved. Lee Anderson is going to take it. Lockhead's header, and in off Allen or in off McMahon, but certainly a goal. That long cross to the far post, finding Andy Lockhead. McDermott to Rudd. Jones really stretching his legs, long striding player, very long pace. And there's a good cross, and there's a good goal! What a very good goal indeed! Bringing young boys onto the field, which is not to be encouraged, but certainly to be understood. Whittle, a beautiful header and a magnificent goal. What a superb goal from Ball's corner. Whittle getting up like a jack in the box by the near post. Ball to Newton. Charged down by Marsh. Ball giving Newton a run through on the overlap. And a good cross! Royal! He's got it in! Jeffrey's pushing it through for Donachie. Needs a good cross now. And that's a useful one, but Rankin can only push it away. Doyle! Doyle, a beautiful goal! Doyle shaping to take the throw in, but Young takes it, and Lee has made something of this. Lovely run. Hill must score, and he's got it. It's indirect. Neil Young to take it. Bell getting up at the far post, drops to Doyle. Won't be able to turn on it, so he gives it up to him. Makes the space and puts over a beautiful cross for Bell, and boom! Pratt with the corner. It's coming for Gilzine, a beautiful header, kicked off the line by Charles. Nodded away by Hill to Perryman, and it's in! Off the goalkeeper's arms, it's a goal! Steve Perryman must be credited with that.
Alan Suddick for Blackpool. Krizwicki, oh, what a loose ball! Smith has a great chance. It's there, there's the first goal for Huddersfield Town. What a mistake in the Blackpool defence. A bad mistake in the Blackpool defence. Alan Suddick looking very unhappy. Stephen Smith, the scorer, seizing onto that ball. Mr. Tinkler getting everybody lined up. Worthington with the kick. To go. A long ball for Smith to chase. This Terrier Smith, he gets it and lobs it. A goal! What a magnificent goal by Smith. Superbly judged goal. He ran between two defenders, and as goalkeeper Thompson came out, lobbed it beyond him into the net. A beautifully taken goal by Smith. A three-man wall by Leeds, and it comes back to Brown, unmarked, and Brown again. Oh, it's there! Sandy Brown has scored, and that move worked at the second attempt. The first shot was charged down, but it came out again to Sandy Brown, and that shot went in off the underside of the bar, and Everton have taken the lead after half an hour's play. Norman Hunter. Deflection by Brian LeBone. To Keith Newton, and he's made a gift of it to Jones. And here's Giles. It's there. Giles has equalised. A mistake by Brian LeBone. And Johnny Giles making it 1-1. It's a free kick to Everton. Ball. Royal and Kendall unmarked. Royal, Husband a goal, and the Leeds defence at fault there. Kendall was unmarked and Husband was unmarked, and he headed that in. So Everton take a 2-1 lead, a lovely goal. Free kick taken by Cooper. Giles headed out to Bremner. A beautiful goal by Bremner. What cool thinking by Bremner. He only had a split second to make up his mind, but saw the gap to the right of West. Hit that ball as it dropped, and it's 2-2. Madeley back to Lorimer, and Bremner. It's there! What a lovely goal by Bremner. Again, the cool head of this little man. While all around him are bodies, Bremner finds the only defenders in the net and puts his shot through it.
McGill, I think, is suggesting that it might have come off his face, but the referee has awarded a penalty after consulting a linesman, and Peter Lorimer could make it his 99th goal for Leeds. He does so, 1-0 to Leeds United. Getting it, but not quite in the position he would have liked. This is Bates. Lorimer. He's there! Lorimer's opening up, and there is Peter Lorimer's 100th goal. Curling in. Madeley. Jack Charlton in the net. Yes, it's a goal. Bates. Pushing it through, and a goal! Oh, fine goal by Belford. A superb bit of opportunism by Belford, and a fine through pass. Charlton. And it's over the line. It's a goal. Number 4, the scorer, John Fitzpatrick. Aston. Burns. And a chance for Best. The three of them there. Charlton does it, and Bobby Charlton has equalised for Leeds and broken the Manchester United goal-scoring record held by Jack Rowley. Madeley. Lorimer chasing it. Heslop again with him. And brought back for Clark. It's there. Lorimer's persistence and Clark's shot. And a chance for Chilton. It's there. It's there. The goal. A mistake by the Leicester defence. And Simpkin. And Roy, what a goal! What a sensational goal by Houghton. He hit that one first time on his left foot. Chilton getting up. Houghton. A goal! Butler, what a wonderful bit of cohesion. Chilton a header, Houghton a header, and Butler a header.
Leeds go into the lead by 1-0. Giles a penalty. Clark. Dyson. Bremner pushing it through Madeley. Jones. Lorimer. Ready for one of his blasters. Clark, is he onside? He scored if he's onside, and it's a goal. No flag from the linesman, and that's number 2 for Leeds. Clark the scorer. Here's Giles. Three. Well, if there was any doubt at all about the validity of the first penalty awarded to Leeds, there's none at all about that, and there is none at all about the complete mastery that Leeds have, the complete control they've taken over Newcastle in this game.
Wagstaff, Chilton again for Wagstaff, and Chilton, is he onside? Yes, he is! There's the goal! Simpkin. Chilton glancing at a goal! What a superb header by Chilton! Simpkin, but offside. No, the referee says the flag was wrong. Butler, and 3, there's the hat-trick. Butler scooting down is De Vries. It's left back body De Vries a chance. He can go right into the penalty area and do what he likes with this. De Vries across the goal, and this is Chilton off the line. Wagstaff, goal! Number 4, Wagstaff. Chilton shot off the line, and after many attempts, Ken Wagstaff gets his 8th goal.
Fisher. Ryan O'Neill. Good long one for Channon to run onto in a dangerous position. And this is a chance. There's the goal, and it's Gabriel the scorer. So Southampton, finally the York defence is brilliant. O'Neill. Oh, a slip leaving Payne. Oh, Channon, all the room in the world if he's onside. This must be number 2. The angle's sharp, and there's the goal. The referee awards a goal. The linesman refuses to put his flag up for offside. Barry Swallow going to ask, but the flag never went up. Aimson. Henderson. Good cross. First time cross. Aimson. A header! It's there to go! York City have pulled one back. The scorer, Kevin McMahon. Fane asking for it. Jansen trying to get his head in the way. Channon. Fane. That's floating in a dangerous position. And in off the post. It's a goal. Ron Davis, the scorer. And as that lob centre came in from Terry Payne, it was Hilliard and Davis at the far post. And in it went. So Ron Davis again seems to put it beyond York City's reach. Mackin. Aimson jumping up, getting it in. A chance for Hewitt. It's there. 2-3. A goal by Hewitt. And incredibly, York City pull another one back. The header by Aimson. And as the Southampton defence stood still, Hewitt pulls yet another one back. Hollywood was the man who put that into touch. Southampton, I think, will be relieved to hear the final whistle. They've twice looked as if they were coasting in. There's Mackin. In goes Aimson. It's there. An incredible equaliser by Aimson. The crowd going absolutely mad. Aimson's header. And what a sensation. Bates running. Giles having a go and wide. He goes to Liverpool! My word, that fooled everybody, including me. A superb effort by Giles. Curled into the net at the last moment. What a magnificent effort by Johnny Giles. Coming out to Lorimer. Lorimer trying to find Jones. McCormick there. The chance for Lorimer. Lorimer. This is Cooper Gray. Giles moving into position down the left. Gray going inside, using Giles as a foil. This is Clark to Bremner in the clear. Bremner, a goal! What a magnificent goal by Bremner! Bremner's done it after 20. Hunter still going despite that. And Lorimer, is he onside? He's onside. This must be a goal. Yes, it is.
On the behalf of the Sunderland defence. And Sinclair going back into the line. There he is on the left. 3 Sunderland players. And a deflection, it's there. Wally, the man who scored it, but a deflection. What a tragedy after exactly 5 minutes for Sunderland to concede a goal as easily as that. Porterfield's free. This is Porterfield now with the number 10 on his back. Harvey coming up. Park trying to flip it back, but pretty aimlessly so. Now the chance for Park. He's got every chance, and he scores. Bobby Park, who sometimes lacks experience, did everything right to score the equalising goal for Sunderland. Park, Kerr. Park must run for it. He's lacking from support. Only Baker going up. 4 or 5 Watford players in the middle. Baker there. Hughes is there. There's Baker and Hughes. And well done, Hughes. What a goal by Billy Hughes. 6 minutes gone and Billy Hughes puts the second one in the net for Sunderland. So it's Watford now who must do the chasing. Williams. Good ball there for Scullion. Wiggs waiting for it in the middle if he can get the ball up to him. There's Wigg coming in, and a great goal by Wigg. And that one was on all the way. If Scullion could get that ball back, and Jimmy Montgomery now with 2 past him in his 300th league game. Hughes on the far side, Baker in the middle of the front of the penalty area. Kerr just going into it. Sunderland players must watch against offside. There's Hughes. And a great header from young Bobby Kerr. Hughes is down hurt, but Kerr is the man of the moment. So now the pressure on the Sunderland backs. Garbutt, Scullion missed it. Well worn now. And Garbutt again. And a great goal there by Walter Lees. Scullion doing all the work. Montgomery caught in two minds, and Lees heading into virtually an open goal.
Back to Smith. Now Gibb. Looking for Clark. And header pushed in by Tudor. More now to Redknapp, and this game really burning. Redknapp, he's got Hurst on his left, he's got Moncur still to beat. He's beaten him, now the chance, and finished off beautifully by Jeff Hurst. And it's allowed. Appeals, I think, almost for offside, half-hearted appeals, but no doubt about that. Davis. Good ball indeed to Bonds, a chance. It's there. He's given it. It's a goal. A terrible mistake there by Mike Gibson, and Dick Plum has put Charlton ahead. It's there. Plum the scorer. The Bristol City defence in tatters as that corner came over. Peacock was allowed to get a header to it. It dropped down, and Dickie Plum there, centre of picture, made no mistake, and it's Bristol City 0, Charlton 2. In it goes, headed away by Went. Drysdale to Wimshurst. Wimshurst going to float it in. Is Rooks there? Yes! A very good goal indeed by Dickie Rooks, number 5 there. Ken Wimshurst very cleverly and patiently built the move up, and Dickie Rooks has got it in the net at last. Sharp making sure the ball is nicely placed and not in a divot. Can he equalise for Bristol City? It's there! It's there by a matter of inches, hit the underside of the crossbar. Jerry Sharp has equalised.
Hinton is lurking there, number 11. Dave Mackay is number 6. Willie Carlin, number 8. Which is though Mackay's going to take it himself. Or it might be Hinton. Saw Dave Mackay score a goal at West Bromwich Albion in this sort of situation last season. And by God, he hit the post! McFarlane! McFarlane has scored! The game's still on, it's Durban for McGovern! And a tickle! A back heel from Hinton! Hinton! A terrible mistake!
George Best. Morgan, way over on the left side. Webster, Colin giving him a chase.
Best just got home from Illinois. Locked the front door, boy. Got to sit down, take a rest on the porch. As the nation said.
In fact, he's given the free kick. Referee Keith Walker could have given the other decision. Oh, there's Durban. Oh, what a perfect little goal. Alan Durban. The wall, Charlton, Kidd, Stiles, Crerand. Willie Carlin, number 8's over the ball. Now it's Mackay. Right through the gap. Oh, dear, 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 dear. Dave Mackay. And that ball almost loose for Latchford. Hockey for Vincent. Pendray. Bowden, a touch now. Summerall, the scorer. Oh, a little curler. Out, a miss kick. Bowden. Chet Bowden, number 8. That's the second goal of the game for Birmingham, and that Rangers defence in a terrible mess. Francis Dillard and Bowden pounced. It's a free ball for Ron Hunt of Rangers. Oh, and this is Bridges now. Bridges, the scorer, makes it 2-1, and one's got to say it, that was a mistake then by Roger Hine. Barry Bridges, the old Birmingham player, score.
Todd, very nearly lost that. Timed it well.
Oh, and a gift for Rogers. Rogers taking on Harvey and beat him by a mile. A little chip for Horsfield. That'll do.
It's a good ball for Jones. Rogers going hard for the return. Dragging Todd across to face him. It's a good cross ball, and there goes Goff. What a good goal! What a fine goal from little Tony Goff. Perryman back for Mullery. Call from the side as Jimmy Pearce wants it. Oh, good bit of running by Peters. And there it is. Oh, what a superb bit of running by Peters, and what a gloriously angled shot. This could be the most vital one. Here's the penalty. And it's there. That ball whacked in off the hands of Jennings. Hinton then ties it up at 1-1. There's Lorimer with the cross. Jones, and he gets it across, and he's in the net with it. Oh! Long one, aim for Dugan. Touch on for Gould. Gould in here. There it is. Bobby Gould. Hibbett. McCalliog. Little touch for Gould. There it is. Knowles up the line for Chivers. Gilzine, and that could break for Mullery. Oh, Cantello seemed to be slow going across there. His legs just wouldn't work fast enough. Peters. Watch Chivers. Absolutely no doubt about that. A quick break, and Martin Chivers gets on the end of things again. Still going. Chance now for Aston. Suggett and Brown. Tony Brown. Well, a little bit fluky. Suggett should have made sure, but Brown finally did. He's there. Tony Brown. 2-1 then. 2-1, Tony Brown makes it his second goal of the game. One away defeat so far this season. Now, at this precise moment of time, on their second away defeat. England a gift to Hartford. McVitie free on the right side. Hartford in with a shot. And he hit the post eventually off Jennings' fingers. Aston. In for Brown. And he didn't make any mistake with that. Oh, Tony Brown. A hat-trick for Tony Brown. Wonderful piece of football. Everything right. Harry Burrows then with this corner. And blow up, and it's gone straight in the net, but it's a goal given. The goal is gone. Gould and Hurst going together, and Hurst winning awfully well in the air on these high balls. Well done, Wagstaff. Gould. Dugan up with him. There's Dugan. Derek Dugan. Smashed it right through the hands of Rankin. A fabulous old-fashioned break by Wolverhampton Wanderers, right in the old style. Morrissey. Whittle under this with Parkin. Here's Gould again, the Wolves breaking out. Fast and furious. Bobby Gould bringing the bone across. And he's past him. Rankin is on the near post. Dugan on the far post. There's Dugan. There's nothing wrong with that one. There's the 1-2 partnership again. Number 9, number 10, that's the first goal. That's the way the first goal was scored. That's the way the second goal was scored. Here goes McCalliog. Beautifully taken. Sold Keelan, sold him completely. Sold Keelan going right and smacked it left-wise. So there we are, the first goal of the game. Forbes. Again hammering the long one. Monroe well up. A chance for Howard. And now Foggo. Foggo equalises. What a smart comeback then from Norwich. Here's the goalmouth activity as Bailey takes a short one for Parkin. Bailey's all right. They look for offside, but he's okay. And Hibbett, what a great little goal! Oh, that was a beauty. Dugan up, it's broken for Hibbett. And he's hit the bar. It's there. Gould has got it. What a tremendous shot, though, from Hibbett. And Gould puts it in. Looking for Dugan. Dugan gets the touch, and number 7. There it is, Gould! McCalliog's touch may have gone over, but Gould certainly made sure it... Colours he's wearing now, he wore twice for England. Wagstaff. Shaw! And it's there! Off McCalliog! McCalliog, the scorer. Bernard Shaw was the boy who put the boot in, but it's number 7, way over the far side, taking his bow from the crowd that got the interception, just enough to put Keelan off. Along with Clark. Hindley up, and a chance for Moore. That'll do. Ian Moore scores the first goal of the game. 5 minutes gone. A terrible tangle then in the Newcastle defence. 1-0. So what does Reece do this time with the free kick? Cormac! No, it's Ian Moore. Ian Moore. What a neat little goal. Ian Moore then scoring his second goal of the game. Aaron Toft again. Well, they're keeping possession, although they're not making very much ground, Newcastle. Moncur. In with a shot. Oh, and that wasn't a bad one. That's an easy goal for Aaron Toft. No, it isn't. It's Robson. What a cracking shot that was from Moncur. And Pot Robson just getting on the end of things to halve Forest's lead. It's now 2-1 to Nottingham Forest. Asa was the call from Talbot. Aston now. Baxter coming across to try and close the angle. There it is! Colin Suckett, the man who got on the end of it. Lambert, substitute. And Talbot's got to get it. Clark now, just a touch. And he's there! Clark has done it! Frank Clark has equalised! The score is 1-1.
Is Weller. Weller running right into trouble and taken out by it. And he's onside. Conroy's onside. Surely a goal. Yes. Terry Conroy. Terry Conroy. The scorer of the Stoke fans rising to him. Chelsea caught absolutely square there. Smith in trouble. Derry Smith. It's there. Hutchinson got it. There's John Hollins. Harris to his right again. Hollins ready to take it back. Harris has gone for the return. Harris, all did well. And it's a goal. It's gone straight in the net from Harris. Banks looked as though he got a touch to it, but it's gone straight in the net. They're giving the praise to Smothers, so maybe he got a touch.
Greenoff back for Bernard. An aerial ball skills, well read by Fitzpatrick. Charlton taking over. Best breaking. And in a great position to break too. This looks bad. What a great goal! George Best and referee John Gow clapping his hands together and saying well done too. Morgan trailed outside him on the right. Doesn't need to use him. Aston trying to set it up for Best. Oh yes indeed. How about that fella? Ritchie challenging with Sadler. Conroy the touch on. Jimmy Greenoff in with a chance here. Oh yes! John Ritchie the scorer. Ritchie the guy. Chapman the through ball for Martin. A good ball here for Moore. Yes, it must be. That'll do. Ian Moore. Oh, he really capitalised on that move. The coolest man in that front line, just the fella. Pat Rice forward to Story. Story in a little difficulty from time to time this afternoon. It's Hartford now. Astle, Hartford, the return ball. Hartford! Oh, what a great little goal! What a magnificent little goal from Asa Hartford. His first goal for 5 months, and he won't do much better than that this season. 37 minutes gone. Asa Hartford gives West Bromwich Albion a 1-0 lead. Arsenal get their second corner of the game. Armstrong with it. Oh, it's a good one. And hooked away for George. And it must be McClintock. Got to be McClintock. But the fellow who really set that up was Charlie George. There he is, number 11. He's the man who really set it up. McClintock's job to get on the end of it was relatively simple, but he's a happy fella, the captain of Arsenal. 1-1 the scoreline. Armstrong again, back for McNabb. Radford spending a fair bit of time forward in a left side position. Here's John Samuels on as substitute for Pat Rice. Charlie George waiting for Story to make the run. Hartford has scored an own goal. Hartford has scored an own goal, and he is sick. Came back magnificently to go with Story. Bob McNabb. John Kay. Wild little touch on for Aston. And now Tony Brown. And he doesn't miss those. Tony Brown, as we've just said, so little of the game for him to see in the second half. Almost inspired by my words, and drags a goal back for West Bromwich Albion with 4 minutes to go.
Bit of play there by Cambridge United, and they get from it a corner. 6 players in the penalty area from Cambridge United. John McKinven, Lindsay, Melton. Kevin Keegan, number 10, against Harry Wayman in goal. Gray, Woodward flicking it in. Foxton getting away, Woodward again. Oh, it's there! Oates! Graham Oates. Back to Ross. In comes Woodward. Hickman. Oates. Oh! Irwin. Kerr in a good position here, with Baker coming into the middle. Baker. It's there. Well, that was well worked by these 2 small forwards. The first league goal that Luton have conceded. And Mike Keane coming back so well to control that. And a brilliant ball to both teams, with MacDonald coming in on it. But he's brought it the wrong way. Brought it back into the defence. But Ryan makes it a good one. And who else but MacDonald? Baker on the ball with Harvey behind him if he wants to use him, and Park square of him on the face of the penalty area. There it is from Kerr. What a goal! Greenwood, too strong though with a header. But Chilton now with a chance to break through. Can he get a shot in? Oh, a good one! John Ryan, the fullback. MacDonald taking up a place on the far post. Good work by John Ryan. MacDonald. It's there! What a lovely movement. And what a great run by John Ryan. Luton, of course, with the instructions to press home their advantage, but they've got to remain tight. Now here's MacDonald with the throw, one of the longest in the business. Out comes Hodgkinson. Ryan. There it is! And Hoy insists on getting in the game, making it difficult for Curry and having a word with him, trying to put him off. Curry. Oh, what bad luck from Reed. A nicely taken kick, but Reed so unlucky. And now Sheffield United back in it. Frank Banks. Butler. Banks again. It's a good ball there to Paddy Greenwood. Greenwood goes past Canning and a chance to pull one back. Wagstaff coming towards the near post. At the far post is Chilton. Here's Butler. Goal kicks this half. Simpkin to Wagstaff. Simpkin again, looking for Butler. It's a fine ball, with Chilton pushing over now to the far post, but coming back again to the near one. Wagstaff. Wagstaff certainly doing some good running around at the sharp end. Now Greenwood. Simpkin here. There's Chilton up against Shipley, but Simpkins come across to help him. So many free men now for Hull. Out comes Charlie Wright. Again. And help the scorer. Charlie Wright. Too strong for Baxter. In comes Hector. Oh, Hector with a chance here. Sets it up for O'Hare. Well, you can't miss those, particularly not John O'Hare, but a bad error at the back by Ipswich. Ian Butler with the in-swinger. Chilton coming towards the near post. It's there! Chilton! There's Simpkin. Butler coming off his man. Chilton coming down there. Now Simpkin. Wagstaff's the only one here. Wagstaff! Got it! Wagstaff and Blore. Blore getting it. Simpkin in so hard. He's the man for a cup tie. Here's Houghton. Now Wagstaff here. Wagstaff with a chance. It's there! Frank Banks. Houghton coming off his man well to help him. Up for Wagstaff. Blore getting up. Chilton coming to it. Wagstaff going through now. Wagstaff with a chance. Burrows for Conroy. Now Conroy with a chance. Out comes McKechnie. Conroy for the score. Blore, Ritchie and Smith over that far side. Out comes McKechnie. Just punched away. Here's Burrows. Throw only. Terry Conroy with a bit of space, and here's Ritchie. Ferguson against Payne. Sylvester. Ken Foggo moving in. Well, significant that the first bit of real action and the first goal comes from Ken Foggo. Nicely set up with Peter Sylvester just behind the penalty spot. Up goes David Stringer. Sylvester. Sylvester again. It's there. But Stringer the scorer. So did David Stringer in the middle of those three there, did he get a touch as it was going over? But anyhow, it would have gone over the line, and Peter Sylvester, the man who forced. So Padden wants the minute wall in front of him pushed back a bit. Mr. Kirkhoff not too bothered. Sylvester. Oh, what a good header! He finally gets among him. Sylvester coming forward. Darling taking the space. Heading it away. Murray now pushing forward to Bell, the left back. Warboys on the far post looking for one. Warboys coming in on it. Off Keelan to Clark. He must score. So Cardiff going to the lead. Brian Clark, his 15th league goal of the season. And Derek anyway. Warboys chasing for this one with Keelan. Warboys gets it. It's there. What a brilliant bit of play by Warboys. A moment of half decision by Norwich City. A Padden. On the right there is Anderson if he wants to change direction. That's for Anderson. But it's 1 against 3 there unless he crosses one in. Sylvester! Oh, and strangely enough, it's Eadie, the goalkeeper, who's done so many good things, who was late getting down.
Tony done with it. And in goes Edwards! Paul Edwards, another example of the fullback creeping in. And he really had what was a free header at goal to put Manchester United ahead, 13 minutes gone. And Edwards getting in before Havin. The ball's not going out though. And so it's Wagstaff with another chance to curl it across, and Edwards getting this one away. But again, it's Wagstaff for Reading. A nice little flick back there, and a flick through there to Havin! And he's put it in! United appealing for some infringement there, but it's not been given, and that makes it 1-1. Best finding Morgan. Going inside Butler. Kidd, plenty of red shirts up there. Law turning it off for Bobby Charlton. And there it goes from Bobby Charlton. The goal's been given, and Jack Compton, the train, has been called on. Law, who's worked so hard all this summer to get fit for this season, after a really agonising knee injury that has done so much to upset him over the years. Oh, what a poor kick, straight to Bobby Charlton. And Charlton will oblige with a shot and a goal by Bobby Charlton. And Tony Wagstaff now for Reading. Slipping Edwards. Now Williams. Chappell looking for it at the far side, getting a hit to it, coming! Oh, yes! Beautifully manufactured goal. England. And now Pearce. Oh, and Gilzine quite free. There it goes by Gilzine. And no mistake about it. Now Bobby Moore. Best to flick it on. And Peters. Bobby Moore to pump it back again. Hurst looking to get underneath it. And does so. Greaves! Oh, Greaves! He's done it! Jimmy Greaves! The goal he wanted! Mike England has gone to the near post for Spurs. That big figure you can see at that near post is Mike England. There he is with Bobby Moore. Dennis Bond with the corner. Aim towards England, flicked on well. Gilzine! And it worked! Gilzine! With 14 minutes of the second half gone, still 2-1 to Spurs. Clyde Best. Howe tricking his man very neatly, and a nice little cross there, and in goes Bennett! 2-2 by Peter Bennett. Hurst looking to get under it. Bobby Howe! Oh, there! By Bobby Howe on the volley! What a goal! So Chelsea, who looked so bright and so busy in the opening 5 minutes, a goal down and under a fair bit of pressure as Greaves now takes it up again for West Ham. Still Greaves to Hurst. Oh, goal! 2-0, Jeff Hurst. And Hudson trying to shake off Bobby Moore, but now the ball with Weller. Hudson. Hutchinson and Osgood in the middle. It's Osgood going to try and get underneath this one, and does so! And it's there! By Weller! By Weller! To Hudson. Certainly Greaves has had a good lively game. He's been running well for West Ham, making himself available, but here's the trouble at the other end now as Osgood gets up well, and it's there by Weller, number 2! Keith Weller's second goal. And Chelsea's second goal. 2-2. Story. To Hinton. And now Harris.
Hollins has gone off on another break and Nelson's gone with him. Hollins! Good work by Hollins! Oh, against the post! Can he do it? He can! John Hollins! Oh, what a beautiful goal! That is what you call an individual goal. Kennedy swooping to get to that one. Armstrong to Nelson. No, still in play, says the linesman. So it's George Armstrong. Kennedy looking for this one as well. And number 4, Kelly! Over the line! Oh, a goal by Kelly! Out of the blue! Still 1-1. Osgood. Mulligan in a lot of space down the right. And a good pass there from Osgood to Mulligan. And there it is by Mulligan! Paddy Mulligan! And Jones with the free kick for the Orient. 8 Orient players now in that penalty area. Among them Taylor has gone up and Mancini as well. Parmenter on the far side, clipping it back. Oh, and there! By Parmenter! The substitute has scored! Chivers trying to get away from Heslop. And Mallory going hard in on Alan Oakes. There certainly seems to be a bit of feeling between Oakes and Mallory, and here's Perriman. Chivers! Chivers! Oh, there it is! Martin Chivers! Colin Bell. Towers. Oh, and now Gilzine in a bit of space, and Chivers also. Gilzine! There it is, number 2 by Gilzine! And that should make it safe for Spurs. Mallory delighted. Dunn has gone right up into that penalty area too. There's Jimmy Dunn trying it back, and it's into the net there. Credited, I suppose, to Dunn. Allen neatly finding Shepherd. Rickard, of course, faithfully in the middle as well. And it's Keith Allen! Oh, by Keith Allen! 1-1. England. More pressure on Liverpool now as Mallory beats Hughes. Kinnear outside him, still Mallory. That's for Kinnear, first time in. And it's there by Martin Peters! Ron Hunt. And now Gillard. Marsh was calling for it, and a slip there allows Marsh to go in! A goal by Marsh! What a goal! Mike Kelly absolutely beaten. And Rodney Marsh puts Rangers ahead with 5 minutes gone. And now Mike Ferguson with the corner, Clement right up there, as you'll see. Marsh getting ahead to it! Oh, Rodney Marsh! A second goal to Marsh! With 14 minutes gone. Gillard. Pumped in there by Thompson for Latchford. Surprising how much time Latchford was given. Summerhill! Oh, magnificent save! And a goal by Latchford. After one superb save by Parks, who must be very, very annoyed. Oh, good play there by Ferguson. Flick forward now for Morgan. He's got Marsh over on the right. Here's Marsh. And a tremendous break by Venables now. Oh, what a good... Is it a goal? It is a goal by Venables, who ran like a hare. Hockey looking for somebody free and finds Vincent. Beard's gone outside him. Hockey. Still Hockey. Beard right out there still, Malcolm Beard. A little chip through there for Summerhill, taken well on the body twice. Across their goal, Latchford! Oh, a goal and a good one! Beautifully made, though, by Summerhill for Latchford. Venables shielding the ball well. Ferguson to pump it across again, and McCulloch goes in! So the new boy gets a goal, Andy McCulloch.
and a very good header indeed. Summerhill harried and hustled all the way by Clement and hustled into an error, and Ferguson is right there in the middle of it. Will it come through to Marsh? Oh, look at that for skill by Marsh! Oh, and what a goal! Rodney Marsh's hat-trick! Oh, what incredible skill by Marsh! Wall right up, and Taylor, another very aggressive player, a Scot, but Eustace beating him, and the ball falling nicely there for Jimmy Greaves, with Bobby Howe outside him and Lindsay coming up on the outside as well. That's aim for Bobby Howe. Still Howe, and a goal to West Ham from Bobby Howe. Now Tambling. Sewell. Played towards the near post for Kemba. Tony Taylor right in there as well. Is it a goal? It is, by Tony Taylor, sneaking in off that far post. Well, it seems that the shouting match on the terrace has got a little more warmth and passion to it than the match on the pitch itself. But here's Radford. And a break by Armstrong, and McFarlane getting there first, and Kelly going in! Kelly! Oh, great piece of opportunism by Eddie Kelly! Arsenal slow. George Graham. That's aimed towards Radford. Up he goes! Oh, Radford! My goodness, what a leap! Beautifully timed there. And now Clark. Paul Madeley. Great run by Bates there, which has acted as a decoy, taken everyone's eyes off Lorimer. And there it is, the first goal for Leeds by Peter. Payne right up there. Bobby Tambling. Sewell trying to lift it in under that crossbar. And a goal! Oh, what a mistake by Sprake. And Sewell has equalised. Oh, and Sprake furious with himself. And now Bernard Shaw. Out to McCallioff. And now the number 11 Wagstaff, and they've allowed him to go a long way. Grotier losing the ball. And now the number 10 across that goal from Hugh Curran. And the goal is given. Harris to Hurst. Looking for Best! Oh, Clyde Best! The equaliser! Hurst making a run, Eustace also making a run, Bobby Moore trying to turn it back. Oh, a goal! Through the arms of Parks! Bobby Moore!
And he always found a position for himself, a space for himself.
And Best!
Oh, Best again, you see.
Clyde Best!
What about Route 1 football there, Mr. Charlton?
In the air.
Route 1 football from...
Well, Wolves now have something like 7 or 8 minutes to repair the damage of 3-1 down. Here's Bobby Gould to Richards, on for Parkin. And now Hibbett and Bailey. And Gould, will Bailey, will they by sledgehammer methods get in there? Now, oh, a fine goal by McCalliog. Oh, what a fine goal. He had a word with Bobby Moore, but here is the free kick for Wolves, taken by Bailey. A deep one to the far side. Oh, against the post, and Gould! He's put it in there for the equaliser. A tremendous comeback by Wolves, and 3-3.
And it looks like it's going to be Mike Keane. Ryan is close behind him, and that's aimed towards John Ryan, and down he goes, and a goal! John Ryan, and that was his first goal of the season. So 8 minutes gone, and Luton go into the lead. Piper nodded on very nicely by Hiron to McCann, and McCann has equalised. 2 goals in a minute. He's having a lot of pressure on him, Milkins, and getting a little bit of treatment, which I'm sure the referee doesn't know about. And now it's Keane. A nice ball there from Keane.
to Ryan, and now to Gibbons, a thunderous shot, and a deflection and a goal! 2-1.
Ross. Oh, and now Graham. Quick ball for Samuels. Graham! Oh, a fine goal! George Graham! And what a goal it was! That was unstoppable! Good run there by Graham, and he's flicked on to Kennedy. Oh, and surely he will score. Radford! After Kennedy made such a meal of it, with Liverpool claiming offside.
Bobby Charlton. John Aston, number 11, and Knowles watching him. Kidd looking for that one, and Law! There it is by Dennis Law! Well, would you believe it? Kidd. Law. Brian Kidd. To George Best. Fitzpatrick. Best going in on it. Best! Oh, beautifully taken by Best! What a magnificent goal by Best! Knowles again with a chance to lift it once more. Peters waiting at that far side, getting it in! Martin Peters! 2-1! Well, that really does open it up again. Mike England with the kick. Crowd, I think, claiming that Chivers was pushed again there by James, but it's Spurs in possession once more, and they're very intelligently spreading this game out as wide as they can. Now it's Knowles turning it in. Oh, Gilzine! 2-2! What a goal by Gilzine! Oh, and what a comeback by Tottenham!
So here comes the corner for Luke. Up under that crossbar, and a goal there by Mike Keane. Mike Keane has done it.
And Deere with his head, this time nicely for Lindsay, and what a good ball from Lindsay, played first time for Aris. Now can Aris take on Harris? He can and beat him. And Houseman. Oh, and Harris getting in very hard there. And he sent Osgood away, and he's onside all right. Osgood! That must be it! Peter Osgood! A really decisive break there. Bobby Moore then at the near post. They got Lampard at the far post. And they got Ferguson in between them. And by the way Chelsea are winning the ball in the air, they might need them. Cook with a corner. And this time Eustace getting it away. Osgood! Oh, it's there by Osgood, number 2. That's virtually the angle that Bonetti would see. Aris with the corner. Eustace looking for it with his head. Lampard to blast it through, and a goal by Frank Lampard, leaving Bonetti completely unsighted. Baldwin on the goal line, Houseman with his corner, Cook to head it on, Webb to look for it with his feet under that crossbar, and it's being pushed in there by Osgood, and Chelsea are ahead with only 3.5 minutes gone. Up under Bonetti's crossbar, and he's in trouble, and he's in the net, and it's been given, but it could have been any one of 5 or 6. John Sewell. Birchinall getting there well. Harris slipping, and Scott there in the thick of it as well. Birchinall with a shot, and a goal by Alan Birchinall against his old club. 2-1 to the Palace. And now it's Weller for Chelsea. Charlie Cook. Scott in chase and Payne in chase, and he looks for Baldwin. This must be it, and it is 2-2. Webb with the kick. Smethurst looking for it, and my goodness, Stepney came out a long way to punch that one away, and away goes Dowling now. Harris is chasing him. He's done very well already, and he's still going on. Will he get a shot in? Oh my goodness, and it's a goal, was it? Yes, it's a goal. A goal is given by the linesman, and that really was a goal in a million by Alan Dowling. And John McDowell right in front of his goalkeeper had to get up really high to avoid that flicking off his head and behind Grotier. Lorimer, he'll play it wide again for Giles to drive it, and there it is from Johnny Giles. There may have been the slightest deflection there in that West Ham defence. Clark is off. He's got three West Ham defenders surging around him, but he finds now Peter Lorimer inside for Johnny Giles. And Hunter coming up fast to drive it. Oh, and what a goal! What a goal by Norman Hunter! Well, that disallowed goal may have given West Ham the feel of things a little bit, but there's still so much for them to do. There's Eustace going in again with a header, and this time it is a goal! This time it is a goal! By Peter Eustace. He'll be going about three different directions at once there, but he certainly blocked it well. Now Hurst. Redknapp going in hard and beating Cooper's tackle. Hurst again to cross it. And this time Bobby Howe getting there with his head. And blocking! Oh, he's equalised! Oh, he's equalised! Lampard to get it away. Once more to Bates. Oh, and now Lorimer. Oh! It's there by Belfort! It's there by Belfort! Man then with the kick. The rain coming down hard still. Oh, and here's Bell with a chance. Colin Bell, and he scored. Colin Bell. A chance out of nothing after City have been under such tremendous pressure. And Bell off again. But this time stopped by Webb. But there's Young, the elegant player, lurking on the far side. Hinton to Bell! Oh, Bell has done it again! As Hinton left it, Bell was in there. Marvin Hinton let that ball go across the goal. Man to Oakes, Doyle. This must be about 9-10 passes at least that City have made without Chelsea touching it, and it's Jeffries trying to get himself into shooting position, finding Doyle. This must be up to 13 passes now as Bell, still Bell, and getting a shot in, and my goodness, there's Jeffries cannoning about there, Jeffries again, and Bowyer, and it's given. And it's Bowyer who's made it 3-0. Outside the area. Peters taking it quickly. Chivers going in. Oh, and a goal by Chivers. Superbly taken by the Spurs. Well done for Peters, and Chivers really on it very quickly. So Everton's free kick. Henry Newton. And Royal not getting ahead to it. But now Howard Kendall going beyond that defence there, across the far side there, Joe Royal! 1-1, one that Jennings couldn't stop. Rivers right in there. Peters getting there with his head. Eugene! Alan Eugene, who finally turned it in. 5 minutes of the second half gone. From the corner by Mallory. Arsenal mounting another attack. Simpson. McNabb's gone down the left for him. Simpson going on. And going on again. A good-looking drive. Oh, there it is! By Radford. There it is. John Radford. But it was this man, Simpson, the number 6, who went on and shot. And Radford who finished it off. 1-0. Crossed again there for Marsh at the far side. Marsh! There it is! The coolness of Rodney Marsh. And the goalkeeper coming right out, McKechnie, to argue with the referee, and he's getting himself into trouble. Here comes the corner. So many Hull players are up for it as well. Hunt getting it away, but only as far as Wilkinson. Banks there to try and hammer it through, and Wagstaff, and a goal! Right at the very end by Wagstaff. Right at the very end. Parks, with his short tone, can do nothing about it. Kinnear and Hamilton. Kinnear hitting it sideways there for Mullery. Beale. Chivers looking for it with his head, Gilzine, this must be a chance for Spurs, as Neighbour goes in, Chivers, there it is, Martin Chivers! Spurs are ahead, and they really don't deserve to be. What a tragic blow for the Villa. And John Dunn for the Villa. Hamilton to McMahon. Now they are stopping and looking, and Spurs are attacking a much quicker as Chivers now. Good control by Chivers. And he's done it again! Martin Chivers! Oh, what a goal by Chivers! Oh, what a tremendous goal! McClintock. Graham at the far side. They're getting him his head! There it is! George Graham! John Sewell, I can't think why he's trying to put it in the corner flag there. It seems as though he wants to waste time. In any case, it's Arsenal in possession again with George Graham. McClintock right up there on this side of the field. And Radford going in with a header. And Samuels too! And there it is! A deflection off McCormick, but the credit must go to Samuels. And it's going to be Aris on that far side with the corner. Floating it as Hurst goes in, but in fact it was Jefferson who got it away. Oh, against the bar! Greaves! There it is! Against the bar by Boyce, and Greaves to finish it off with 14 minutes gone. West Ham ahead. And Robertson with it. Little curler there, and a header and a goal by the number 5 by Bell to make it 1-1. Ipswich, if anything, now beginning to get the upper hand. There's a good-looking ball there from Morris to Robertson. He can take on McDowell. And a goal! What a great goal by Robertson! That really did put West Ham back on their heels. Bonds. And now Lampard. Hurst trying to rise it above everybody else again, and gets Best, who toe-ends it now for Aris. Turn back again, now can Hurst get up? Down he goes, Greaves, side putting it in! Jimmy Greaves gets the credit, and West Ham are level again. So a corner to Stoke. Burrows, who takes them from both sides. Low one again, Smith getting in. Conroy there as well. And Story! Oh, against it, it's him! Oh, an absolutely freak goal. And it puts Stoke into the lead. That might have come off any one of 5 players. Harry Burrows. Oh, a nice little flick on there. Simpson as cool as you like. Oh, Charlie George! This is the chance! Ritchie! And 2-0! Charlie George's back pass! And Arsenal, disaster for him! And it could well be disaster now for Arsenal. Ritchie, the simplest of goals. And so it's Arsenal's throw with George Armstrong. Over the head of Skeels to Kennedy. Now Radford and Graham leaping at that far side. And Story to Hamid! And a goal! You've got to give it to Story! And Arsenal back in it! Now faces Gordon Banks, the #1 goalkeeper in the world. And there are Arsenal players who dare not watch. Story versus Banks, Wembley at stake, and he's done it! Story has equalised! 2-2, and you cannot get a more dramatic semi-final than this. Arsenal reprieved with almost the very last kick. Hudson and McClintock. Charlie George again bursting in on the scene there, and McCready going with it, but he still found Radford, and now George Graham. Armstrong coming in on it. Beautifully played there by Armstrong. Oh, and a dummy there, let's Kennedy in! Oh, a fine goal by Kennedy! Chelsea coming forward now in a fair bit of strength, but being pushed back once more. And now George to fasten on this one to show his speed. Radford, George, and now Kennedy claims for offside but not given, and a second goal by Ray Kennedy. Because it's Gillingham's throw again. Horn, Johnston, nodding it down for Kent. Quirk to Peach. And Green is all right. Now can he lift this over Malcolm Webster? Green, and it's a goal! To Conway. And Pentecost turning it high again towards that Gillingham goal. Barrett getting up well, and once more Williams. But now Barrett again. McVeigh trying to cover him. Good play there by Barrett, and turned in beautifully by Johnston. Still only 4 minutes of the second half gone. There's Conway's corner. And there's Barrett! Yes! Good looking cross again by Barrett, and it'll come for Conway to drive it. Oh, it's there by Conway! An angle where he really shouldn't have had too much chance. Golden goals and scored a magnificent goal at Chelsea to get into that final six. And now it's Bertinel streaking away, and a goal! Paris go into the lead with only 4 minutes gone. Not the best of passes by Law, and it goes to Tony Taylor. Sadler, oh, losing it to Tambling. And number 2, Bobby Tambling. A mistake by Sadler, giving Stepney no chance. And Tambling makes it 2-0. And Hoadley doing that one slip, and Law now for Gowling. Still Gowling, Law, and a goal! 2-1, Dennis Law. Law was saying he wants it in the air, so too does Gowling. And Law, in fact, with an overhead kick, and it's there! He didn't catch it properly, but it went in for all that. Completely deceiving John Jackson. Oh, not such a good one by Paddy Claren, but in fact Bobby Charlton made something of it. Law lifting himself again. Gowling, Best, and there it is! George Best, 3-2, and Manchester United's comeback is complete. Kemba, Payne, and Best once more bursting on that scene, and played there nicely by Claren for Best to hammer on, and Jackson, and it's there! Oh, a mistake by John Jackson, and Best has scored again. Jackson is absolutely disgusted with himself sitting in his goal. Good cross by Morgan, and Law very nearly got ahead to it. Claren following it in. And Wall through the legs of Morgan to Taylor. Tambling. Oh, and Claren's beaten him. Played there for Law, and number 5! Number 5 by Dennis Law. And that, of course, is Law's hat-trick. Taylor with the corner. Wall flicking it in, and it's there by Queen. Jerry Queen, who got the final touch. Boyle. Parker beating Feely, but here's Houseman for Chelsea. Played for Hudson, and now to McCready. Chelsea having a few men forward now. Houseman to Boyle. Boyle with a chance to cross it. And Smethurst! Oh, a lovely goal by Derek Smethurst. Beautifully angled in. Bill Glazier might be under a little bit of pressure now. And Houseman with the corner. And Webb going in, and it's there, number 2. Well, that was credited by the way they are going to it, to young Peter Feely. Clements and Carr playing it, in fact, for Ernie Hunt to drive one. Oh, a fine goal by Ernie Hunt. that was well beyond the dive of Peter Bonetti. Coventry who really do find something special with their free kicks. Lloyd winning it again. Hughes to Thompson, and away on the left is Highway. Still Highway, dangerous indeed! Oh, goal! Oh, that's the goal! Steve Highway for Liverpool! Wilson came away from that near post, and Highway found the gap. Kennedy. George, and Kennedy again. Bradford. Back over his head, Kelly is right in there, playing much more as a striker in this extra time, and it's there! George Graham! It's George Graham who got the touch and makes it 1-1. So 1-1 now. Kelly, who was right up there amongst the strikers. Graham, Bradford, Charlie George. Bradford. Oh, Charlie George, who can hit him. Oh, a great goal! Charlie George! Oh, what a fabulous goal by George! Clemens had no chance with that. And that puts us into the lead. Paddy Mulligan now leaving it for John Hollins. Bearing in fast with a left foot drive. Oh, and number 5 slipping badly for Hutchinson. A flick over the goalkeeper. And it's goal number 5. James getting well above Kemba. A flick on now for Kidd to chase it. Still Kidd. And there's the second one. A good cross there by Aston, and a jackknife header again by Brian Kidd. Bobby Charlton on the left foot, a deflection and a goal. Little jink by Lorimer, played back for Bremner. Bailey right up as well. A lot of heads are going for it. Giles is right in there as well. Practically with his first kick of the ball, looking up outside him, really turning it across, and an own goal! An own goal! By the number 6, Chauvanec, still Gray, and Giles with freedom, and Bremner, and number 3 by Billy Bremner, or rather Madeley, and now Lorimer. All the time in the world, Bremner, and a shot, and a goal! What a softest goal you can imagine! Played to Lorimer. Again, a header, again by Gray. His second goal. What a fearsome shot by Lorimer. And the goalkeeper asking for protection, and my goodness, he needs it from shots like that. Lorimer still. A little curler, and there it is by Jack Charlton. Goal number 6. David Gibson. And Hamilton looking for it, and Lockhead! And a goal! Andy Lockhead! Villa go ahead! 4 minutes to go to half-time. Now Kidd. Styles to Sartori. Aitken getting in each other's way. And a great goal by Kidd. Oh, a magnificent goal. And the first real error in that Villa defence. And my goodness, how it's been punished. 2 minutes into injury time.
Bell. Donachie. And Miller coming through. And he's got it. Miller a little lucky there, the ball stopped just when he needed it. Useful. Willie John
Hurst now to Lee. Peters. Oh, and there's Chivers. The strength of Chivers gave him the chance, and Chivers took it. Sheer strength and determination. And Chivers, who put two in that goal for Spurs, now puts one into that goal for England. Lee begging for the ball on the left touchline. Here's Lee. A little chip towards the far side. Hurst going in on it, and Peters also. Peters hooking that one nicely past Papaioannou, and a turn back again. And there's Hurst! And there's a goal! Number 2, Jeff Hurst. Mallory. Coates. Story's made the run for him down the right as well. Still Coates. There's the ball to Story with a chance to play it across. And there's the goal by Francis Lee. And a beautiful goal it was. 3-0. And this man, Christine, has had no chance with that. Chivers has gone into the 6-yard area. Hurst is there too. Peters and Lawler, who scored nearly 50 games of first-team football, was getting there as well. And Peters! Oh, was it there? Yes, it's given! Martin Peters gets that one. And England go ahead after 9.5 minutes. But now Johnston, they look more and more now to this Louis man. John Gregg going up on the outside. Jimmy Johnston. And Ball putting it back there. Curran with a chance. And Curran has equalised. The back pass that wasn't a good one, and it came from Alan Ball. And Curran there in the mix-up with Banks, making it 1-1. And so now it's Davy Robb. Ball shaken off that ball by Lee. And Brogan now putting it for Chivers to hammer it. And there it is! Martin Chivers! A mistake in that Scottish defence by 2 players. Robb in the first place. Oh, Chivers are going on this one. There was a deflection which wasn't very lucky. And there it is! Martin Chivers, another one! With Clark absolutely stranded the goalkeeper.